You discover all the things that make them unique. Adopt Pure Love at theshelterpetproject.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council, the Humane Society of the United States, and Maddie's Fund.
Hey, hon, what you doing with your phone? Taking pictures?
No, I'm asking it questions.
Like what?
Hey, Bobo, do flowers have best friends?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, follow me. I want to show you something. Look, flowers do have best friends.
Whoa.
Some answers can only be found in nature. Discover the unsearchable. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a trail near you. Brought to you by the United States Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Listen to Damon, Ratto, and Kolsky.
James Wiseman has got special written all over him, and if you can't see it, it's because you don't even know what to be looking for.
Weekdays from 2 to 6 on 95.7 The Game. Listen to Damon, Ratto, and Kolsky.
This is the deepest, most talented NBA season, player to player, group ever assembled, ever.
Weekdays from 2 to 6 on 95.7 The Game.
Do one thing to protect the environment. It all starts with just one thing. Turning off the lights is a great way to help out the environment and save on your electric bill. If you're using CFL bulbs, be sure to employ the 15-minute rule. Leave the lights on if you'll only be out of the room for 15 minutes or less, and turn them off whenever you will be out of the room for more than 15 minutes. This helps to extend the life of your bulb and save the most electricity. It all starts with one thing. Find tips and more at onethingus.com. What's your one thing?
What's up, Dub Nation? It's your guy, Stephen Curry.
Why not? You're Steph Curry! Ridiculous!
Golden State Warriors basketball can only be heard on the Bay Area's #1 sports station. 95.7 The Game.
You have to listen to every second because you just never know what Steph is going to do next.
Curry left alone, right side. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Stephen Curry. Curry off a pick. Lost it. Gets the ball back and laid it in. He made it up as he went along, Jim. Curry now for about 30. Peak! Chip! Three!
The greatest shooter of all time
Splash!
is ready to prove everybody wrong on 95.7 The Game. Listen to Damon, Ratto, and Kolsky.
James Wiseman has got special written all over him, and if you can't see it, it's because you don't even know what to be looking for.
Weekdays from 2 to 6 on 95.7 The Game.
Hey, it's Jordan Poole from the Golden State Warriors.
Poole with 8 to shoot. Dribble drive. High floater off the glass. It's good.
Take 95.7 The Game on the go. Download the radio.com app and favorite 95.7 The Game.
There's no better feeling in the world than knowing you have the greatest shooter in the game.
Back to Curry. Fades into a three. Splash!
Listen to every single Warriors game right here on 95.7 The Game. Listen to Damon, Ratto, and Kolsky.
The Warriors are passing important litmus tests, and that 30 assist threshold, that's one of them.
Weekdays from 2 to 6.
Wow!
On 95.7 The Game. It's been a wild start to the season.
Curry takes another three. It's up and good! He's got 62!
The chef is cooking and the rookie is shining.
Pass to Wiseman off the pick and he flies in for a dunk. He's going to go all the way up and jam it. Wiseman going coast to coast with the slam.
Hear every bucket on the home of the Golden State Warriors. 95.7 The Game. Now, back to Steiny, Guru, and Dibs on 95.7 The Game.
You saw the Warriors play Brooklyn and Milwaukee. You didn't think they could play with a team like the Clippers. Oh! Ouch. I hope everybody's all right there. Draymond went to grab and Big Fly both spilled. Draymond, we're talking about it. He wasn't... I think he almost surprised himself that he got him that hard. That's dangerous. That's an ugly foul, and it was dangerous.
Take a look to see if he's meet the criteria for a flagrant foul.
It did meet the criteria for a flagrant one. Draymond Green flagrantly fouls Kawhi Leonard with 5 minutes left approximately in a 93-93 game, and clearly Kawhi Leonard, that's almost as animated as he gets. You could see him almost say, what was that? Like he was really mad for Kawhi Leonard anyway. Anyway, so Draymond Green commits a flagrant foul. Kawhi Leonard goes to the line, drops them both. Clippers maintain possession. Leonard gets to the line again on that possession, makes both free throws. All of a sudden, it's 97-93. Warriors are playing from behind for the last 5 minutes. That play was definitely a turning point in the ball game, I think, Guru. The Warriors made it 97-95, but then again, right after the Warriors cut it to 2, Leonard makes 2 plays where he assists for the three-pointers, 2 of the 3 three-pointers that broke the Warriors back. There's no doubt Kawhi Leonard changed a little bit after that foul.
There's no doubt. And I'll use the old adage. I may get it wrong here. Help me out, Dibs. You don't kick a lying dog, a sleeping dog. And Leonard had a pedestrian 12 field goal attempts. And to me, up until that point, I was like, either it's 2 things, and it could be both. One was good defense by the Warriors, but not that he wasn't engaged, but I felt like after that woke him up in the sensitivity that they all had, that Clipper team, because he's in the mask already, and I didn't know if he hit his face or what. But a sign of a great ball player, Dibs, is when in doubt, put your head down and go to the rack. He got fouled after he got the gift free throws, and to me, that changed the game because, like Steiny just mentioned, he assisted on the 3. You had a more engaged Leonard, and I can tell off my screen, he was pissed off and he wasn't going to let him lose. I could be wrong. That could be a lazy take, but it changed the atmosphere after that hard foul and the scoreboard.
Certainly, and because it was on the edge of being a dirty foul. And I've looked at it now about 12 times since we've gotten on the air. I like to watch the games back while we're here, Steiny. It kind of refreshes my takes from the first go-round. And, you know, if this foul happened in 1983, Detroit and Boston, they would have fought. There would have been hands thrown. If this felt a little bit like a Bill Laimbeer. Now, Laimbeer would have come over with 2 hands and gone for the double chop smash. And, yeah, exactly. They would have thrown hands. There would have been no technicals issued. You know, you would have been 2 free throws for McHale and run to Cincinnati. But this, Draymond comes late, and you can see Kawhi afterward. And if it wasn't Draymond, Kawhi would have had a different reaction. But because it's Draymond and the respect of players of that level, they were able to handle it. But you see Kawhi saying, the ball was up here, bro. You hit me in my bicep. You didn't really make a play on the ball, which is why I'm sure Kawhi was pissed off. And you're right, Guru, you jump-started him. But let's be fair. The Clippers were in the second half of a back-to-back, and they didn't play great all night. They were a little flat. And then you get to this point, that's when great teams and true pros like Kawhi, and give Paul George credit for hitting some buckets in the fourth, but that's when you really throw the switch anyway. But I think you're right. This did jumpstart the Clippers.
But here's the other thing, and you can disagree with me if you want, because I think it works both ways, Dibs, with the Draymond and Kawhi back and forth. The fact that Draymond kind of realized it was Kawhi, he's a little bit of a teddy bear after he did it. Now, he makes that play on Mason Plumlee, and Plumlee goes, what are you doing? You know Draymond Green's going to be, what do you mean, what am I doing? I'm doing whatever I damn well please. But it was Kawhi Leonard. Yeah. I didn't mean to.
Yeah, I see your point, and I think you're probably on the money because immediately when they both hit the floor, Draymond was conciliatory. Like, you know, he had his hand on Kawhi's wrist, like almost like he's saying, my bad. He obviously meant to foul him. He wanted to get the sweet highlight play block, but he was going to get a pound of flesh no matter what. No easy buckets, Goo, in a tie game. Imagine you playing at 24-hour and, you know, it's game to 11 and it's 9-9 and you don't want to get off the court because it's a two-game wait, Goo, and you're coming over on the weak side. You're going to get a piece of somebody for sure, and if you get the block, fine.
It was one of those things, Steiny, I'm with you. Normally, everybody's like, Draymond, like, who you talking to? I wouldn't know, whatever. It was like the Warriors were even concerned, like, man, you did that to Kawhi. It just had that type, like, you can't mess